We got double digits decked out debugging. Try to say that fast 5 times in a row. Okay, we are doing some stuff. Okay. We gotta figure out the heart. Oh my gosh, what was that? That scared the crap out of me. Okay. So yeah, it's this thing. Let's find out what happens. Alright, you're here. Okay, so I just have a little test thing that I can toggle to, like, remove clink. So that'll go in here, and then the snowballs will just pile up in this hopper. And then at the end of the game, whenever this shuts off, it'll let them back down into here. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna activate it a few times. What is that? Bro. To turn my volume off. Okay, so we have a bunch of clank that's like... Okay, we have this. Let's see if it freaks out. No, it's just normal now. Okay, let's like... I feel like it would probably be easier to do this. Okay. Yeah, he did have full snowballs. At first he only had 1 stack of snowballs and 4 swords. Just 4 non-stackable items. I was going off of the original. But I saw later on, I just haven't changed it. Alright, let's see. Ah. Okay, so it started to go crazy for a second. Yeah, I know, he had... I'll change it now, but... There we go. He had his snowballs. how far should I go with this? I'd say that's probably good. Let's just say it resets. How crazy will it go? Right here. Yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Okay, so what I'm thinking we do is we have like a signal. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. We have something like this. Or no, we can just... Yeah, I should be able to just do that. Oh, but that's powering into here. I mean, it's ugly, but it works. It just has something to do with the delay between, like, the pulse where it's off is so short that, like, part of it can be off while another part's on, and then it tries to turn on this, and then this one shuts off, and then this one turns on, and this one shuts off, and it does that really quickly. Whenever the pulse is short enough. And that makes it go crazy. But whenever it is resetting, we can just, let's just say the game's on, and we generate a fair bit of clink. Oh, we need some more than that. Okay, so let's just say whenever it's resetting, this will shut off, this will turn on. And then, once it's done, it'll do that. And then this will relock. It'll be a lot, but then it can resume functioning as normal. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, it's one snowball per clink generated. And then there's a clock that spawns vexes whenever it hits max clink. So basically, whenever this hopper's empty, torch will turn on, start the clock. Spawn vexes, do this. Alright. So, how we make that, I have no idea. Yeah, it takes... That's probably 80. Yeah, that's 80. So, all that stuff will happen. We could probably do a scoreboard for that, right? I'm thinking scoreboard action. And... yeah, let's try it. Name equals... Yeah, but he said that whenever there were only... He said it only takes 20 whenever, whenever there were 16 snowballs and 4 swords inside of his thing. Because there was a period in time whenever they weren't all the way full. Alright, we're back. What? So, like, every time Clank activates, one item goes out of here. And if there were 16 snowballs and 4 swords, that adds up to 20. So, like, it does make the heart rate really inaccurate, though. So, I'd say, I'm just gonna go on the Hermitcraft map and see exactly how, like, how many items go from the hopper. Yeah, I'm just gonna see how many items go from the hopper and how many items are inside. Just basically how he has his clank system set up. Okay, we need to find clank system. That's in a place. That's here. Yes, it is. I cannot find the clank system. I will find out where this main bus line goes. Wait. What if it's under here? Okay, this says Q clank block, so clank system must be here. Oh, it's right here. Less snowballs, harsher clank. So he has full, where's this being powered from? Does it remove 3? I'm mildly confused. I might need some help understanding this. This is beyond. So he has 3 going from here. Wait. How many does a shrieker or a sensor give? There's 6. It gives 4. Okay. What if I were to do something like this? Okay, so if there are 14 in there now, Hmm. I'm really not getting it here. What was that? Does it remove 3? So it is 3. Wait, I have an idea. No, it's 1. How do I make that longer though? Pulse extender? I forget how to make these. I'm pretty sure I could use signal strength. Okay, a bit longer than this. One more. I'm gonna try that. That was 4, wasn't it? It's 6? Okay, so that's still, like, way too much. Wait, 7 should be 4. No. If there's 14 in here. Oh, it gets rid of 4. Wait, 8 should be 5. It's 6 now. I'm all around it. This should be it. Hold on, I might have done it. I did it. It does 3. It does 3. It's an overcomplicated way of drawing 3 from that. 10, it should be 7 after this. It's 7. Let's go. What does this do? Oh, does this reset it? It does reset it. Okay, there's this overcomplicated thing. I'm going to screenshot this. That's record. I did not mean to record the last 30 seconds. We should get a screenshot. No, we're not getting a screenshot. Okay, I've taken like 5 screenshots. We should be fine. Okay. Why is it recording? I'm gonna run out of storage again. I'm hoping this won't mess with anything. Okay, so if I do a little bit of pulse extensionizing, let me look at those screenshots. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it's 9. Alright. Okay, we got one sound effect. Okay, that's a good sign. So, that says 7, it should be 4 whenever I activate this. It's 4! It gets rid of 3! Yes! Yes! Yay! The odds are actually right. And now, like, since these are on, like, delay. Yes. Now we need another scoreboard. My armor stands are really I'm like building up an army. It is an army. That's a sticky piston. Yeah, we need to have like they need a house. We have to make a house just for the armor stands. There's just gonna be more and more. They're gonna start spilling out all over this work area. I probably could have just put them on the stairs now that I think about it. Why did I not put them on the stairs? I'm seriously questioning myself right now. What? Alright. We have Clink reset. So now, whenever Clink reset happens, I just need a few command blocks then to do the work. So, I just need to know how long it takes for Clink to reset. And we're gonna have to redesign this. So by default, this is gonna be like that. This is the best design I've ever come up with. Okay. So now, whenever the game's on, I can separately power this. Yo, wait, calming breath is actually crazy. Wait, no, I need to add that to my notes. Hold on, I'm adding that to my notes. Okay, we got calming breath. That's pretty overpowered. Okay, so then whenever Clink resets on, they'll all go back into here, and then this will... That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Wow, I'm dumb sometimes. I like calming breath, honestly. Like, I think that's a really good idea for cards. Like, stuff like that, where you can, like, add, like, previous clank that was generated, you can remove. There's so many new ideas for cards. I like that. Okay, so we need... I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Hold on. Yay, it's on. I should probably just add a lever there now that I think about it. For the sake of testing. So, let's just say the game's on. And the clank reset turns on. It will let all the items flow back and lock this so that it can't play the heartbeat sound. And then after a set amount of time, it will go back to 0, lock this, unlock this, and let the sound play again. So now all we need to do is implement that delay somewhere. And I like up here. I've been doing stuff up here. Any individual stuff like this. Defend and dazzle. Okay. I love custom cards. I think they're really cool. We might have to, like, bump up the card limit or something, to be honest. No, 40 cards is fine. I wish you could fit more in a shulker box, like 30 items. Just add another slot to the side so that you can fit more types of cards. Okay, we need to do this delay. And I'm waking up here. Let's do that. That's the reset. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna start with that. Yeah, I like these custom card ideas. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Name equals okay, so now I'm gonna see how many items get to drain out of here. If I were to take all of the snowballs. Wait, hello? Oh, it has to be a... just have to do that? Okay. Okay, so it enters there and it gets locked. So if I do this and reset it, how many items? Like, it can go crazy all at once. Okay, exactly half of the items just went through. Yes it would, but Vanish also blocks 3 Clank on top of... Vanish blocks 3 Clank on top of this, so we could technically block the 3 Clank, so it'll basically just redirect any signals into the Clank block system, so we won't have to worry about, like, it'll basically, by the time you end up blocking 3 Clank, this should be done. But yeah, it did exactly half. We just have to double it, and it'll be perfect. Okay, so we have a giant delay here now. Oh wait, I'm done. There we go, that's normal. Stumble and a Shrieker to get all of them. It's pretty unlikely. Honestly, I'm fine with it. It doesn't... I think this is a time whenever... This is just a moment where I don't really care if it's exactly perfect. Alright, let's test. How's it draining at double hopper speed? What? What? It just drained at double hopper speed. It actually... What? How did it just drain at double hopper speed? Yeah, it just does that. What? That's actually crazy. So yeah, I can, like, get angry all at once. Right here. I could probably add a delay to this. Let's try it with that little bit of delay. Once again, double hopper speed because it just does that now. Okay, that is really close. That is really close to perfect. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, so it just works like that. It's perfect. It's so satisfying. I just want to do it again. I'm doing it again. Okay, it mutes it. And then it does this. It does its resetting thing. And now it's gonna start going crazy. And now, oh, that is perfect. Oh, that's so satisfying. That's so satisfying. That is amazing. Okay, we have this thing. This works. That we can leave that, and now vanish can be programmed. But I think, honestly, that might be enough work for me today. I think I'm just gonna go chill. It negates the stupidity on the dot. Exactly. I'm still imagining an alternate universe where like this entire thing is filled up with armor stands. Yeah, I'm just gonna go chill the rest of the night. And, yeah, I'll definitely do more decked out stuff tomorrow. Also, like, what time zone are you on? Okay. Hold on. Oh. Okay, so you're just an hour behind. Oh, alright. That's good to know. That means we can actually work on decked out a decent bit, and time zones won't get in the way. Yeah. Okay, I'm very happy with this thing. That is legitimately perfect. Tomorrow, I am hoping to do a lot of card programming and expanding this and doing a bunch of stuff. Satisfying. Oh, most of your friends are Eastern Standard. Okay. Alright. I am going to see you later. Probably tomorrow. I might stream again. I don't know. But yeah, ton of progress today. Yeah.